lot's gotten better since last year when Governor Bev Perdue was worried about just getting the bills paid. But even though the finances have begun to stabilize, the state still has a ways to go to recover from the economic downturn. That was the message Perdue sent Wednesday when she talked to the North Carolina Metropolitan Mayors Coalition. The group, representing mayors of the 26 larger cities in the state, is holding their winter meeting in Wilmington this week. Perdue said even with the significant cuts the state made last year, there are still unpopular choices ahead, including eliminating more programs. And she asked for the mayor's support in the difficult decisions that are coming.
She's also telling us in a very frank way she's going to have to make some very tough decisions at the state level, and she's looking for our support on a lot of different things.
Perdue also said she would push to tweak the state's film incentives during the upcoming legislative session in May. The governor said $1 million cap on wages that are eligible for tax credits needs to be looked at again because studios have told her it makes the state less competitive for film projects. Wilmington officials have a big stake in the incentives program as they've watched movies go to other states because of competing tax packages.
I think was to hear her talk about the cap on the film incentive and trying to eliminate that cap. That was something that was that we found out about later that we think is that needs to be done. And obviously she's had some discussion with some people in Hollywood and people that are looking at doing productions here in Wilmington, that it being a potential problem. And since that industry is a very important industry to our community, I was very happy to hear her talk about trying to help remove that cap to make it more attractive for people to come in here and do films. As I thanked her here today, I told her that, you know, we think we're going to have some announcements very soon in regard to some films that will be coming here to the Wilmington area.
Perdue also told the mayors that without money to spend on building more prison space, she wants to see more use of monitored house arrest for repeat offenders. Wilmington Mayor Bill Saffo said he agreed that something needs to change with the current system.
I think she's looking for options. I think she's looking for some ideas, and we've got to start thinking outside of the box. The model that we've got today just doesn't work anymore, and Chief Evangelist is very right. You really do not do the time when you do the crime, especially for property crimes. We're seeing repeat offenders over and over again, and our sheriff and our police departments keep arresting these people over and over. You heard the mayor of Charlotte talk about how much crime is being committed by 400 or 500 individuals in his community. It's happening all over the state of North Carolina, and we've got to figure out a different way to do this. I think, you know, home arrest, we're at the white space announcement today where we could possibly use technology that we're developing today where you can track these people 24 hours a day, especially these people that are released from the prison system that we know are going to be rearrested, 60% of them within 36 months. I think it's just another way that we can work together to help fight crime in our community and our state.
Mayors who listened to Perdue's speech said they understand the position the governor is in, but also know they have their own tight budgets to worry about. They know both have another difficult year ahead.